Wednesday, happens every Wednesday at 3 o'clock. We're going to have some people possibly join the session shortly. So we'll welcome them as they come in. Mareli's going to, so I'm Chantel, and this is my colleague Mareli, and we went on laughter yoga training a number of years ago. We didn't know it was a thing until we discovered it was a thing. So we went on to 2 full days of training, and we've been doing laughter yoga for a number of years now with a lot of the audiences that we work with, and we find it absolutely ridiculous, but what a good way to actually feel better, to get a little bit of exercise, and to just improve your general well-being. So we want to share it with you today, and I'm gonna hand over to Mareli to tell you a little bit more about where it came from and who created this laughter yoga thing.
Fantastic, Chantal. Maybe you can just mute the other people if you don't mind.
All right.
Cool. So we're just going to mute everybody. All right. So welcome. Tell you about laughter yoga. So in 1995, a medical doctor, Dr. Kataria from India, was commissioned to do a paper on laughter, and laughter being the best medicine. So he did a lot of research, and he came to the conclusion that laughter is really good for us, our mental and our physical health. So laughter is good for your blood pressure, to normalize it, the same with your blood sugar. It is good for you know, just the feel-good hormones that's rushing through your body. It makes you look and feel younger. So I'm actually 72. No, I'm just joking. And it actually just makes you feel happier, and that's actually why we're doing it. So what he did was he decided to then practice this, because he thought to himself, if this is the case and if it's so good for us, why aren't anybody doing it? So he went down to his local park in Mumbai with his wife and a couple of friends, and they did some jokes. They started to tell some jokes, and they laughed their asses off, and a lot of people started to join. And then the jokes ran dry. There was no more jokes, and they realized this is not a viable way of doing it. So they went back to the drawing board, and he went back to the research, and he realized that your body does not know the difference between real and fake laughter. It does exactly the same thing, whether you are fake laughing or real laughing, which is quite an interesting thing. So when you go to gym and you do a spinning class or a yoga class or something, there's a range of exercises that you do. So they decided to create some laughter exercises to induce some laughter, because fake laughter usually turns into real laughter, right? Nobody can resist laughing together with somebody else. So he also combined some breathing exercises with it, because his wife is a yoga instructor, and that's why it's called laughter yoga. That's where the name comes from. So yeah, so we want to show you how this is done, and let me ask Nadia's daughter, Chantal, maybe you can unmute her. What do we do? What do we do before we start to exercise? What do we do before we actually go to the gym or we start to exercise? Do you know?
We warm up our muscles and our body.
That's exactly right. So we're gonna also do some warming up because this is serious stuff. So I'm gonna hand back to Chantal, and she's gonna start with some breathing exercises for us. Okay, well done.
All righty. So what happens when we breathe, and especially when we're stressed, you know, some of you might feel at the end of the day, oh, I kind of feel stiff here. And sometimes when we're talking on the phone or we're sitting in a meeting, we'll go, and it sounds like we're either bored or we think the other person's an idiot. But it's really sometimes just because we don't get enough oxygen. The way we breathe when we are stressed is not to breathe fully into our lungs. Now, our lung capacity is 6 liters. So think about 3 boxes of 1 liter milk, long life milk, because that's what we're using right now. So 3 boxes of long life milk on this side and 3 boxes of long life milk on this side. And that is what you're supposed to breathe into your lungs. But we breathe in about 500 mils of oxygen. So what we're going to try and do today is we are going to try and really expand our breathing abilities, and we're going to breathe really deep into our lungs, and then we're going to breathe completely out. All right. The type of breathing we're going to do today is called combat breathing. Now, the Navy SEALs do this before they're going into combat. And although we're not going into combat, we're just going to laugh after this. You know, let's really use the oxygen to also reset some of what's happening in our brains. All right. So we're going to do some deep breathing, and I'm going to ask you, I'm going to show you the first one. I'm going to count, and then I'm going to breathe with you. Otherwise, you get the benefits and I don't get the full benefits of this. All right. So we're going to put out our hands like this. All right. And you're going to do it with me. So let's everyone put out our hands. Is my internet connection a little bit unstable?
There are some hiccups once in a while. But...
Mareli, let me just quickly check. Have you lost me?
No, we can still hear you.
All right. My internet connection just said it was very unstable. All right. So we're going to go like this. Okay. We're going to breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, breathe out for 4 counts, and hold for 4 counts. And we're going to do this 4 times. All right. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and in, hold, out, hold, and in, hold, and out, hold, and in, hold, and out, hold, and shake it out a little bit, shake it out a little bit. All righty. Oh, look at that. We've got a couple of young ones joining us. Welcome, welcome. Beauty's there at the bottom. Asa, is that your relations there? Oh, thank you for coming. Awesome, guys. All right, so we've just done a little bit of breathing, and I'm going to hand back to Mareli to continue with this warm-up that Nadia's beautiful daughter told us about.
All right. Okay, now we're going to do some clapping. All right, so we're not gonna clap like this. We're gonna clap like this, fingers together. Okay, so we're gonna do at the bottom 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Very good. Very good.
Yay!
So every time we finish an exercise, we're going to do this together. We're going to say, very good, very good. Yeah! Awesome, you naturals. Okay, now we're going to put some voice together. Chantel, I'm going to ask you to unmute people. Yeah. We're going to do the clapping. Do you feel your fingertips are tingling a little bit now after the clapping? So we're waking up our bodies. That's what we're doing. All right. Now we need to like warm up our voices a little bit. So we're gonna add some voice. We're gonna say ho ho ha ha ho very good. It's always impossible to do this at the same time over the internet, but we're doing our best. Well done. All right,
stunning. Now we are going to imagine, now that we warmed up a little bit, we're going to imagine, and I need you to imagine you can actually drive in your car, which we can't do really at the moment unless you've got an urgent errand to go to. Okay, so we're going to imagine we're going to drive in our car, all right? And we are going to drive as if we really, really seeing stuff that's super funny, all right? And then halfway through driving around the block, you're going to close your eyes like this, okay? And you're going to keep on driving, all right? So it's going to go like this. Very good. Well done, everyone. All right, Mareli, I think you're up next.
Okay. All right. So okay. So we're not allowed to shake hands anymore, right? At this point in time, we can only use our elbows, right? Okay. So we reinvented the we reinvented this one. So it's going to be the electric shock handshake, but it's not a handshake. Okay. So you're going to imagine I'm going to go to Chantel and we're going to greet each other, but we're going to shock when we do this, like. Together with somebody, do the arm shock with them. Okay.
All right, so this one, you're gonna have to stand up to do this one. All right, so if you're in a place where you can stand up, find a little space. All right, and Mareli, do you want to do this one? Then I'll take the next one.
Okay, right. So we're gonna do you know what a penguin looks like? So a penguin's gonna put his arms like, you're gonna have your arms like this, okay? All right, I'm just gonna go down a little bit. So you're gonna do this, okay? And then we're gonna do the penguin laughter. We're gonna go like. You're naturals.
All right.
Is it normal to be sweating already?
Keep standing for the next one. Don't sit down. Don't get too comfortable.
What did you say, Aisha?
Is it normal to be sweating already?
Yes. So let me tell you, 10 minutes of this is equal to 30 minutes on a rowing machine.
Really? Okay.
Amazing. All right. So now, for you guys, I love dancing. That's like the only type of exercise that I really do enjoy. So we're gonna do a little bit of a modification to the cha-cha. All right. So the way this is gonna work is I'm gonna count. So let's just get the basic step of the cha-cha right. So we go back step, cha-cha-cha, back step, cha-cha-cha, back step, cha-cha-cha, back step, cha-cha-cha. All right, you got the moves. Okay, now we are going to combine the cha-cha with some laughter. All right, so we're going to go back step, ha ha ha, 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 very good, very good. So, you like that? Oh, the curries there at the bottom is loving this. All right, Mareli, yours
Okay. So
is left. Oh, I love this one.
have you ever sat down outside, okay, and then suddenly you feel something going up your leg, okay, little ants, and suddenly there's lots of ants in your pants. Have you ever had that feeling? Do you know what that feels like? Yes, you do. Okay, we're gonna do the ants in your pants. Okay, it's gonna go like this.
Recording the session.
Hey, join me, join me. Good.
Very good. Yeah. All righty. So the next one, who likes classical music? Oh, come on. Oh, I've got some classical music. All right. So we're going to do some Beethoven today. Okay, you willing to try some Beethoven with me? Now, the one thing I was never blessed with was a musical voice. All right, so I'm not even allowed to sing in the shower. Okay, the last time I sang in the shower was when, and this is a true story. I swear this is a true story. I was 12 and I had just gone to boarding school and I got into the shower and I sang, and about 7 tiles came off the shower wall. And since then, I haven't tried singing again. I never lived it down. For the rest of my life in that school, I was the girl who sang so badly that the tiles came off the shower. All right, so we're going to try some Beethoven, and I want to tell you, I'm making myself super vulnerable here. So how this is going to go is we're going to go ho 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 ha, oh ho ho ha. All right, you're gonna do it with me, and then we're gonna go ho 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 ho. Okay, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Ho 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 ha, ho 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 ha. Very good, yeah. Oh, and I see that beautiful clarinet. Ian, well done. Amazing. Do you now understand why the tiles came off the wall? Okay, you can feel my pain. All right. Well done.
Chantel,
Yes.
as I was saying this, my brother was like, your singing is really bad. You need to go for singing lessons.
It's not going to help. Tell your brother thank you. Tell him thank you very much, but it's not going to help. They kick me out of class, but thank you for that. Thank you. I know you love me in any case. All right. Thank you so much. Tell your brother I'm not angry.
Okay, so I think we need to stand up again. We're gonna do something which is my favorite one, and this is not this is not conducive to a very small space, but let's see what we can do. Okay, so if you're with other people, don't bump into them. Okay, make a little bit of space around you if you can. Right. So who knows a lawnmower, but not the electrical one, the old one that you had to like pull? Yeah, you know it, Ian. Yes, you guys know it. Okay, so we're going to do the lawnmower laughter. Okay, you ready? We're going to pull it. So we're going to pull it to get it going. It's going to go like ha 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 Very good.
Very good. Yeah. All right. All right, so now this is a brand new one that Mareli and I have worked out for you. So I know there's a couple of people today who will remember Karate Kid. Who remembers Karate Kid? Just show me with your hand. Who remembers Karate Kid? All right, who practiced that kick secretly behind their house? Okay, I'm not alone. Excellent. Ian can still do it. Ian can still do it. Ian, in my age, I'm struggling with that kick now. It's becoming more difficult to do that kick. All right, so.
Sitting down, some cheating, eh?
All right, so we're going to do a little bit of karate brick laughter. All right, so you are going to take your hands like this. Okay, you're going to pretend that your hands are a brick. Okay, and you are going to break this brick with your head. And when you break the brick, you're going to laugh. Okay, so I'm going to show you, and then you're going to do it with me. So it's going to go like this. Oh! Very good. Very good.
Oh man, I think that's my new favorite one. I love that. Okay.
Sorry guys, I mean, I'm sorry I have to leave this lovely meeting, but I'll have to go into the next appointment. But I didn't want to miss this 20 minutes or something.
Oh well, thank you.
No problem, Jan. We promise you the next one is going to be very boring after this, and you can come back next Wednesday. Every Wednesday, 3 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for joining.
And greetings from Holland. I'm from Holland.
Oh, stunning! Thank you for joining us. Amazing. Well done. Enjoy your next meeting if you can. Bye.
Okay. So our next exercise is we call it left mouth laughter. All right. So you're gonna just use the left side of your face, and we're gonna laugh like this.
Very good, yeah. Oh, Mareli, that's a killer. All right, so now, all right, now I can't stop laughing. All right, so now we are gonna do some lemonade laughter. All right, so for the lemonade, you need to imagine a lemon. All right, and we've cut this lemon in two. Okay, so we've got half a lemon in each hand. Okay, then we're gonna need some sugar, and then we're gonna drink it. All right, so we're gonna go while we squeeze the lemons. Okay, do it with me. All right, now we're gonna take some sugar and we're gonna stir. All right, and then we're gonna drink it. Very good. Yay!
Mine was very sour.
Mine too.
Nice too.
Right. Now we're going to do the laughter bomb. Okay, so you remember in the cartoons, what does a bomb sound like when it falls down? It's like... We're going to do like an evil bomb laughter. Okay.
All right. Another one. Very good. Yeah.
Yay.
All All right, we're almost getting to the end of our session. Marley, what do you think? Should we do some lion laughter?
Yeah, let's finish with lion laughter.
All right, we've got a couple of international guests here today. Asa, where are you guys from?
We're in London.
You're in London, and your beautiful family at the bottom, where are they from?
They're in Strand.
Oh, they're in Strand, just around the corner here. We just cannot get to them. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you for joining us all the way from the Strand. You make me cuties. Oh, sweetie pies. Where are you from, Ian?
I'm from Cape Town. I'm
You're
right
from
there.
Cape Town. All right, stunning. Helen, where are you from?
Johannesburg.
Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Fantastic. Okay, so we in South Africa are going to treat you guys in London with some lion laughter. All right. So it's going to go like this. You're going to put a mane on. We're going to all be male lions today. We're going to be boy lions, okay? And we're going to go. Another one. All right. Sweet, sweet. Okay, so we're going to take 4 deep breaths again, just to get ourselves to calm down a little bit. Okay, so we're going to do our arms out again, and we're going to go breath in, hold, breath out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and the last one, in, and out, and shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Oh, that was amazing. Thank you for joining us today. Let's get a little bit of feedback from you guys how it was. Asa, you guys joining us for the first time, how was this?
That was hilarious.
This is wine. That was fun.
Exactly.
Amazing.
We have some wine in our system.
Excellent.
We don't have any wine in our system, but it was still amazing.
Oh, amazing.
Funny. I said it was funny. It was
Funny. It was funny. All right, Ian, how was it for you?
I'm a laughter leader in Cape Town. I was trained by Heinrich first. I don't know if you guys were trained by Heinrich or we were trained by, but really, really enjoyed it. Because all my classes were cancelled. So
Oh my word. All right, but Ian, listen, so if you wanna hop on next week, I mean, we don't do laughter yoga necessarily as our business. If you wanna help us do this, that would be just incredible.
I do some of Sebastian Gendry's techniques, which is the laughter wellness school of things. So I'll hop on and I'll do a few.
Oh, I don't know, but if there's anything you want to show us next week, that would be amazing. All right, so think about it. You don't have to commit now, but think about it, and you can pop me an email. That would be stunning.
Very, very simple things that anyone can do.
Okay. All right. Stunning. Bev, you guys, did you have fun?
Yes, great fun. The dog got involved. He got really excited. And I've got a sore throat from roaring like a lion, so it's all good. It's all good.
All right.
Thank you.
Stunning. So tell your friends, kids are welcome, pets are welcome, and we do it every I love that, Ian. I love that. We do it every Wednesday at 3 o'clock. And as you can see, people are having a lot of fun. And Nadia's daughter, she's a frequent flyer as well. So they did it last week. And will you be back next week?
Yes.
All right, stunning. I think we need to have badges for our frequent flyers. And you know what? I've got a little Lego set waiting here for an owner. So if you stick with it, okay, and this nonsense is over, we'll send you a little Lego set. How's that? Okay. If you come 5 times, there's a prize. All right.
Chantel,
Yes.
you know the ones when you're doing a lockdown journey?
Yes.
So I was sitting next to my mother and she was like, do you want to join me in this lockdown journey? And then I was like, of course, it looks like fun. So now we wrote it on our board and like we're following it. It just
Oh,
is helping us with lockdown.
Oh, that is so stunning. That's absolutely stunning. And I'm really glad that you and your mom could do that together and that you're following that lockdown journey. That's
And my one friend was drawing it with me.
Oh, that's stunning. That's amazing. You see how creative we can get during this time.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. And thank you to everyone joining us.
Thank
And
you.
Thank you.
have a nice day. Very good. Very good. Yay.
Bye.